Yo, what's up guys? So today is a good day to be an Expo player because as many of you have probably heard by now, Earthquake just got a massive emergency nerf. I think it was minus 23% crown tower damage or so, which is actually really good if you're an Expo player because most of the EQ matchups come down to spell cycling. And okay, I'm gonna go Expo opposite first play since he's like with his Golden Knight. And yeah, I think this is gonna be Golem. So like not the worst matchup since he didn't have like Night Witch or anything, which is usually the most problematic part of the matchup, especially when you have Ice Spirit instead of E-Spirit. But yeah, most of like the Hog EQ decks, Royal Hog, Earthquake decks, it comes down to like spell cycling. And I think Earthquake now, it only does like 210 or something. I didn't actually like do the exact math, but it is like a lot less than Fireball. So you can win in the spell cycle now, which makes the matchup not even really that bad, to be honest. So just like that, Expo became like really, I guess, a prominent deck in the meta. When just earlier today, it was looking really bad just because of all the Earthquake Mirror decks that have been going around. But luckily, we won't see a meta of Earthquake Mirror based on the nerf that it just got. Since like it wouldn't really get as much value if it only does like less than 300 damage when you mirror it. And I feel like we're gonna be able to take his tower here just because like he uses Barbaro on the left expo when it was like already gonna die to the E-Drag. And then he didn't have anything for my archers and skeletons, so we pretty much just took his whole tower like without even having to use our expo, just archers as the win condition, I guess. And I know he's pretty low right now, so I'm just like spamming him with expo. On the left, is gonna finish off his Golden Knight, and then probably also get some nice damage off on his left tower. We should be able to take it here, to be honest. Okay, he actually tornadoes, so might as well go Knight Skellies. Actually, I'm not gonna Skellies because he might have his Barbaro back in cycle. But he's still gonna have to spend something on my Knight. And that's gonna be a few hits on tower. So yeah, this is pretty much a good game already, if I'm being honest, since like we have his left tower down to 10 HP. So even if he miraculously takes our like right tower with the next golem, then we'll still be able to win it fairly easily. But he's gonna opt to golem up on the left for some reason, even though he has more HP on the right side. So definitely an interesting placement. And I think I'm gonna try to fireball his E-Drag twice. Or at least I just want to get a fireball down on it early so my archers won't die right away. And I'm actually gonna Knight up high. So I want to like prevent the Golden Knight from being able to cross the map. So we can just like kill this golem as quick as possible. This actually might be, I'm gonna fireball the left. Maybe I should have fireballed the right actually, since we already had our archers there on the left. So definitely gonna take a lot of damage, but I think it's still fine since he does not have a big spell. But even if he did manage to take the tower, we have a second one down just with one last fireball. So really clean game for the first match. I kind of want to face an Earthquake deck in this video just to like see if the matchup's like a lot better. I think I haven't really experienced the new Earthquake nerf, but I don't know if we are going to. Alright, so we found a game against this Japanese dude. And just gonna start off with Ice Spirit and back and see what he's gonna end up having. Valkyrie. So probably, I guess it doesn't tell me too much about the deck, but I was gonna say log bait since you don't see like Graveyard as much as it did recently get a nerf in the balance changes. And -1 skeleton might not seem like that big of a nerf, but personally I think it's gonna make the card like a lot worse. And we're gonna go in with an expo now. Also, I don't know how that Valk didn't die. So yeah, probably a bad expo actually, since there's no way we get any damage out of it. So we're gonna take some damage on the left side, but I want to save my Skellies for his Inferno Drag. Just like make sure we can defend everything. And I think I'm gonna have to play my archers as well, unfortunately. Which isn't like the best, since you kind of want to save your archers a lot against Graveyard decks, since he's probably gonna like go in. Because I just used my archers. They're pretty much the best counter to the Graveyard. But he just sets up with a Tombstone, which is fine I guess. Lets my archers get a few hits on tower. So I'm hoping he's running like freeze and not fireball arrows. But I feel like these kind of Graveyard decks usually run fireball arrows, which makes the matchup like not that good for me. Yeah, so he's gonna go in. I'm into archers and he's probably gonna just arrows these, which is fine. I can just go log and hopefully not take like too much damage from the RNG. And alright, not bad. So we might take like one zappy hit, but not the end of the world. We are going opposite lane, which is definitely favorable in this type of matchup, especially if he's going to have a big spell. So let's see here. Going into double elixir, I think we can offensive expo since he doesn't have Valk in hand. So I'm going to get ready for his Inferno Drag with my Skellies. Alright, perfect. So we're just going to go Tesla for the bridge. He's going to go with the nice Skeleton King though to block it. And personally, I think that poison... Oh wow, he actually overcommitted quite a bit. Like, even the poison wasn't really necessary because okay, I'm gonna expo. I don't know why he's spending so much. But yeah, my expo was already dying to his Inferno Dragon anyway, so I don't know why he wanted to poison that. And then even after that, he decided to use the Skeleton King ability for no reason. So let's see here. He's gonna go Skeleton King on the left. So I think, yeah, he keeps using a lot of elixir and defense. So we get like a really good expo off on the right side. I feel like after the Zappies, he shouldn't have that much elixir to like defend this. So yeah, I'm gonna get ready for his Inferno Dragon, get our Tesla down to help with the DPS. Ice Spear buff will actually be noticeable here. It's not, probably allows my expo to get like a couple more chip shots because of that 30% plus spawn. I mean freeze duration is what I meant to say. So he's gonna Skelly King, might be able to fireball defense if he stacks a bunch of troops. So we'll have to see. I'm actually gonna fireball anyways just to like DPS down both his like big tanks. Also, why does he have Valkyrie and Skeleton King? It's kind of like really annoying to play against when we're using Expo, since he has double mini tank. Like usually you would only have one or the other. Okay, he's gonna go in here for sure, so I'm just gonna go Expo. It's actually a good play against Graveyard to Expo like after they go in, since as you can see, like he didn't have any elixir to play his mini tank. Since he spent 9 at the bridge at the same time that I went Expo, that's oftentimes how you can win against Graveyard, and what we were able to successfully do there. So yeah, see you all in the next match. Okay, so we found a match here against Yaku from End of Play, and we could Expo at the bridge first play, but I feel like it's a bit risky, although it's kind of fun to do early season since you face a lot of like random off-meta decks anyways, and no one really takes ladder that seriously. So he's gonna have Prince and Bandit. Alright, yeah, I assumed he'd go Zap or something on the Skelly since this is looking like a Mega Knight deck, which usually runs a Zap. And if he doesn't have a big spell, oh, he has Rare Miner. I was expecting it to be Mega Knight Miner maybe, just based on like the cards that he played, possibly with Wall Breakers, but the Rare Miner is definitely gonna be something different. Probably has a big spell if I had to guess now. So if it's like a lightning, it's going to be a lot worse for me. If it's fireball poison, then we should have a solid matchup. Okay, there's the Mega Knight. So I'm actually going to Tesla on defense, just to pull everything to the middle, and then we can get a nice King Tower activation off the archers. Hopefully get a nice Ice Spirit on those bats. Ooh, we missed one bat, but it's not really going to get too much damage. We also do get our King activated. I could have won Skeletons on his Mega Knight to DPS it down a bit faster, so we didn't take as many bats hits, but I was kind of hesitant, didn't know it would like get that much damage. So we're gonna go Rare Miner. This is just like a easy fireball Skellies, since we have our King activated. So, wait, what the? Did he predict my Skeletons? I'm pretty sure he did actually predict my Skeletons, so I guess well played to our opponent, but still a bit annoying that he was able to do that. So we'll go in Expo. Just want to get his Mega Knight out of hand so we can try to outcycle him later on. And then Archers to DPS all this down. Actually, we might be able to possibly get our Expo a lock since it's double now, so we can like manage to get our Skellies down for that. And yeah, pretty good Expo lock. He probably did not have his Zap there. I'm gonna Fireball, and we totally whiffed the Musketeer, but it doesn't really matter because I highly doubt he's gonna support that. Does like spam a ram in front, but it's not going to do anything since we just have our Tesla, and then I can go log, finishing off his Musketeer. So we are in the damage lead now. He's probably going to Mega Knight in front of that Prince just try to build up a push, but it should be easy to stop if we just like Fireball on defense. And this might be one of those matchups where Electric Spirit is a bit better just because like he has the bats. Although we can get a lot of value out of our Ice Spirit at times, like there it can just like freeze his entire push. And we do have our Fireball for the bats anyways, which can deal with them pretty well. he's gonna zap my Expo to make a retarget onto the Prince. Hopefully we get our Ice Spirit down here for his Barbaro. But it looks like we don't. I don't think we can get a lock out of this Expo. But we're still in a pretty good spot considering our damage lead. Up by about 1000 HP, but I'm still gonna try to keep up pressure. Just to like prevent him from being able to build up really big Mega Knight ram pushes. Those skellies are fine because they're gonna help DPS his Mega Knight anyways. Although he's gonna go and zap them. So ram on our bridge, I'm gonna go Tesla. Don't really need to play it too high. He hasn't shown a lightning or anything, so don't have to worry about putting our Tesla up in the anti-lightning position. So let's see here. He's gonna go Musk. Actually, I don't know why he would place it right there, since that's gonna be a fat fireball for me. Yeah, I don't really know what he was thinking. So I do end up catching his Barbaro really nicely, and that should be tower down. So a really clean match against a Mega Knight. It is a good matchup for us though, since he doesn't have a big spell for like our Expo or our archers. So hopping into the last game of the video, we're gonna be facing Felix here from OS Lendarios. So we're gonna cycle Ice Spirit at bridge, see if he decides to ignore it. Ooh, okay, Mortar. So this is actually what I like to do against Mortar sometimes. It's just like Knight opposite lane, and then go Expo. Because he's supposed to steal my Expo, and then I can just Archer the middle. And one Archer is pretty much gonna kill like the whole Mortar. So it gets like a lot of value, and then he's supposed to deal with a half HP Expo here. So I don't know exactly how he's gonna defend it. Okay, Miner. So if I had enough to go Knight to catch his Miner, we probably would have got like a lot of damage. But unfortunately, didn't have quite enough elixir to do that. So the question now is like what big spell he's gonna have. Since I think... I'm not sure if this deck runs Poison or Fireball. I feel like Mortar Candy Card usually runs Fireball. But it still could be either. And alright, Poison. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's better when they have Poison or Fireball, since like, even though Poison does more damage, it doesn't come out archers right away. Whereas like Fireball just wipes everything off the map immediately. So like my archers can still get value while they're being like dying from the poison, I guess. So yeah, he probably has a graveyard to be honest, since like Mortar Candy Card is used in a couple graveyard decks, and the poison just like further indicator that he's probably gonna be using GY. Although it did get a nerf, so not too sure like why a lot of people are still using it. I feel like I've been facing it a decent amount. And he like kind of failed the prediction on my Expo, so I'm gonna just like go in on the left. Didn't actually mean to place my Expo all the way up high. It's kind of a mistake. And oh no, the candy cart. Ooh, that was like really badly played on my end. I should have just went Ice Spirit on the candy cart to prevent it from locking on my tower. Yeah, that was really bad. He had like a little too much damage there. But hopefully we can still come back, like just by going opposite lane. And just going Tesla up high. Since if he Mortars, like I don't really care. He might Mortar since I did use my Tesla, but if he does, I would just like Expo opposite. Since like Mortar is a pretty good tank, I guess. So let's see what he does here. It goes Candy Cart from my Expo, but it's not really gonna do anything. Since I can just like block it at the bridge and then log. So Expo should stay alive long enough to like, kill his Mortar. So I'm gonna go in on the side here. Ooh, he actually like spent a lot of elixir for some reason. Just went Minor Poison on my tower at like the same time I went Expo. So we maybe have a chance here of trying to get a lock. So I'm gonna Fireball like after the candy card dies. Gotta like time it well. And hope to get a lock before his Minor gets down. Alright, perfect. So I'm just gonna log here. Ooh, nice. So pretty much gonna even out the damage. We're in the lead by about... I can't even do the math. So let's just go defensive Expo. He might Mortar at the same time. Alright, nice. This is kind of what I wanted. So he has to either protect the Mortar or just let it die. And he's going to opt to let it die and just like poison my right tower. I don't think that was the play though, since he's not really going to have his poison cycle right away if I go like offensive Expo. He probably can cycle back, but like at least he can't place it on tower. So it goes Minor log. It was a good log because I couldn't really place my skeleton to catch his Minor. And we don't end up getting anything down for his candy cart. Probably should have went Knight. So not the best offensive sequence. So he's gonna poison. I had to defensive Expo. I can't really go in since he has two candy cards just like sitting there. So my Expo would just take forever to like get through them. So now that they're dead now, I think we can try to go in. He has a log on defense. We still get like 1 archer hit, which is nice. And he goes Mortar. I'm gonna fireball that. That's a good Mortar placement on his end, since like my defensive expo isn't gonna be targeting it. So let's see here, gotta catch his miner in the back, go Skellies as well. I'm gonna fireball log his cannon cart. This time I like really need tower damage. So let's go with archers. Gonna go Ice Spirit up high. I need to catch his miner though. I don't know where he's gonna play it. Okay, we caught him in the front. Oh, and I'm gonna go log on the Spirit Goblins. Hopefully we get some expo damage. Looks like we get a really lucky lock at the end there. 51 HP. He was like really close to taking that win. And yeah, that's gonna be it for the video. Really nice start to our ladder push this season. Stay tuned for more. Like and subscribe. Peace out.